How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United, taking place at the City Ground in the Emirates FA Cup. So yeah, fifth round FA Cup action then under the lights at the City Ground against Manchester United. Yeah, I can't wait for this one. I know the atmosphere is going to be absolutely electric. And it just feels like it's going to be a special night on Trentside. Just one of those special nights on Trentside that we have come to know and love so much over the years. Oh, sorry if you can hear me wheezing there. I feel like there's been a little bit of a switch in mentality towards the FA Cup. Over the last few days, I don't know what's changed it, but it just seems like on Twitter and stuff, a lot of Forest fans have kind of just got really up for this game, and they're really kind of wanting to see Forest win. I know when we played Bristol City, I was there at the fourth round replay, and there was a few people on Twitter sort of beforehand. Sorry about that. Beforehand, and sort of around the game, they were like, "Oh, I'm not going, and I'm not going to be there," sort of thing. And they were kind of thinking, "Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much how things go, if we win, whether we lose, sort of thing." And they were a little bit like focus on the league, don't really focus too much on the FA Cup kind of thing. But then it seems like over the past few days there's been a switch, a change in mindset towards it, and now a lot of fans are really wanting us to go out there and win the game. I think that's kind of based around like FFP and the profitability stuff, where we might be getting a points deduction and stuff like that. People say, if we are going to get a deduction and it is going to be one that's sizable, then if we go down because of it, then we've got to really make an effort in the FA Cup to try and get to Wembley or do something like that to really put something into this season, and just to kind of be like to the Premier League, okay, you can try and do what you want to do to us, but at the end of the day, we're going to get to Wembley in the FA Cup, and we're going to make something of the season anyway. In terms of the match, do I think we're going to win? I don't know. I think United obviously are a good side. They haven't played great this season. Their last game against Fulham, they lost in the last minute. Alex Iwobi made it 2-1 against Fulham, like I say. But before that, they're on a decent little run, so it's interesting to see how things pan out. I know that we're going to be without Rasmus Højlund. He's out for a couple of weeks. I've seen reports about a few other players. There's potential that Bruno might not be playing, which I don't know if it's a loss or a gain for United, because against Fulham he was just, from everything that I've seen, he was just petulant, childish, didn't show leadership qualities that a captain should do. So, it could be positive, could be negative, who knows. But look, I'm going to say I'm confident, I want to back the boys. I want to see Forest go on a cup run, and I know that sort of a game against the Big Six at home under the lights is a Nuno speciality. I know we couldn't quite manage it against Arsenal, but against United we did, and that's who we're playing against again. So look, you know what, we're going to have to go out there and give it our all, give it everything that we can, and I think if we can do that, given some of the injuries that Man United have, I don't see why we can't really give them a right go. I'm hoping that the African players that came back from the AFCON final are okay now. I know that they couldn't play against Villa, Sangare, Bolly, Ola Aina. I don't think Bolly would probably start anyway, but Aina and Sangare would have a big shout in there. So hopefully they can play. But I'm really excited for this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it pans out. I'd love to see Forest go on a really deep cup run. I know under Cooper we got to the quarterfinals and lost to Liverpool. I'd love it if we went one step further and made it to Wembley. That would be incredible. And then when we get to Wembley, who knows what happens? Who knows? But yeah, for me, I'm going to go with Sells in goal. I think we've played, obviously, the other keepers in goal during the FA Cup. It's been a mixture. I know Matt Turner was a hero for us against Bristol City from the penalty spot and made a good couple of saves in the actual game. But I think for me it's got to be Sells. Just seems the most reliable out of the lot that we've got. Back four, probably. It's a difficult one. Centre half, I'd probably go near Carte Murillo. Left back, Tavares was doing quite well and he was sort of going into a bit of form, but he's now picked up an injury, so I suspect it'll probably be maybe Aina or Toff, depending on who's fit. Right back, I'd be happy with Montiel Williams. Not too fussed on that one for me. Midfield two, if Sangare is fit, then I'd go Sangare and probably Danilo Dominguez. Sangare and Dominguez. But if Sangare isn't fit, then either one of Yates or Danilo would be fine for me. Behind the striker, then I'd go with Alanga, Morgan Gibbs-White and Callum Hudson-Odoi in behind Taiwo Awoniyi. I feel like that front four is enough to really cause problems for Manchester United. I feel like Ten Hag will probably learn from his mistake of bringing off Kobe Mainu against us in the league game at the City Ground, because when he took off Kobe Mainu, brought on Scott McTominay, it left so much space on the edge of the box. Like, it just looked like they kind of just, McTominay just didn't want to be there in that area, and that's where both our goals came from. Dominguez and Gibbs-White, both in that area, both in that hole, the pocket, in behind the sort of like edge of the box kind of thing, for the balls to be rolled back to them and them to finish into the bottom corner sort of thing. And I feel like Ten Hag, if he wants to obviously win this game, I feel like he has to keep Kobe Mainoo on the pitch, which for us won't be ideal, but I feel like that's probably going to happen. But you know what? Look, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be confident. I'm going to go with the Forest win, Part of me is kind of thinking, it might not. But you know what? I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to say 2-1 like it was in the league game. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get the win. We're going to be marching on to the quarterfinals. But look, it's going to be one of them ones where it, depending on the Man United side that turn up, they could come over and do what they did to us in the League Cup last season and win quite comfortably, or it could be a case of another massive night under the lights where Forest can roar, the fans can roar the boys on to victory. Like I say, 2-1 for me. Goal scorers Chaiwo and Alanga against former club, why not? But I don't care who scores as long as we do score. So if you did enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here and you haven't already, and come on, you Reds.